We are good to go. Ron, you dropped a banger today, I guess. Was an amazing buy after this little dump we had. Amazing how strong this community is. I have to say, really amazes me. What, what dump is he talking about? Yeah, I can't see a dump either there. Okay, we see the people just just joining in over time. But again, because I've seen many of you around, um, you do not have to be worried or something like this. Yeah, this is just a yeah normal thing happening in the crypto space. So it's just a little bit of unlucky timing. We finished our last pump, and now the market is going a little bit crazy. Let's say crazy. The whole macro market with the Fed decision, I think it is on Monday, being open, and also the whole Russia, Ukraine, USA thing. So let's see if market gets a little bit more project friendly throughout the coming days. But I can tell you nothing to be worried about actually, because one thing I do not understand with some people, of course, I fully understand the whole profit taking thing. Yeah, this is totally fine. But dumping into a dip a very large amount is not a nice way to to exit. I can tell this. Yeah, this is it's point one, not intelligent at all, because if you want to take profits, I can give you a little advice there. Um, Use all-time highs. Yeah, just take little bits at all-time highs. You will get out a lot more personally. Yeah, you are able to realize a lot more in this way, and do not panic dump. Yeah, because yeah, literally nothing has changed in here, and you will get a lot more out of your bag if you dollar cost average out, just as Flamebull said there. If you average out the amount you wanted to take, yeah, for example, this, yeah, I think it was on point 20k, the dump. Mm, if you would have just averaged out through a longer period of time, I can assure you he would have realized a profit of 20k already, and would most likely still be sitting on, let's say roughly 10k, most likely. Yeah. So be smart with your investment. Yeah. If you start investing, be smart. And also if you exit or want to exit parts of your investment, also do it the smart way. You will see a lot better results over time. Yeah, because we did also read this a lot already. Time in the market beats timing. I can tell you this. Of course, if you are getting really, really lucky, catching the dips to buy and selling at the all-time highs, of course, this is a very profitable way to do so. But the other way around, selling in the dip is not smart at all. Yeah, this I can tell you from the whole financial side. Yeah. Um, just take a look at some, yeah, some other charts. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it is of a chart of a share which performed well over the past few years, or if it is the chart of Bitcoin. Yeah, if you zoom out there, you will see that time in the market beats timing. And this is just true, basically. Yeah. Just keep this in mind, and also keep in mind if you get out, it is the best way to DCA out. Yeah, it is the best way to enter an investment, also through DCAing into the investment, because as we said before, to catch the exact right timing, you need to be incredibly lucky. But also the other way around, if you are getting out of an investment, do it through dollar cost averaging. Yeah, and sellers get wrecked. Yeah, so just give me a second. I will. I didn't even start a screen share right now. Give me a quick second. Here. You should be able to see my screen now with our chart. Just zoom out a little bit. So this was the last pump we had. Yeah, this is now the correction we are having. And if we take a look, was it? It looks so small because the chart is being so big. Here. So at this time, yeah, this was a pump we had before, just to let you know, yeah, to let everyone know. So we had this pump going on. We did hit the Coingecko listing around here. We did hit the CoinMarketCap untracked listing, but still with the alerts going out around here. And I think this was, yeah, touching, I think it was touching the 4 million market cap here. And we had someone dumping a bag of $30,000 exactly at this point, which did, of course, lead to this very, very big, yeah, at this time, it was a very, very big dip. It was $30,000. He did not dollar cost average out. He did just choose the hard way, and he did just, yeah, dumped his bag. Yeah, these things happen. This is normal in the crypto space. People being, it is a little bit of, especially in early projects, yeah, it is, yeah, irresponsible and a little bit selfish, you can say, because this affects, of course, a early project a lot. But in the end, $30,000 here, yeah, which he dumped. In the end, if we zoom out now, his $30,000 would be worth $90,000 here. I think roughly 90k, yeah, something like this. So sellers getting wrecked, yes, applies, especially in the long-term hold. Of course, he realized $30,000 here, but if he just sticked to a little bit of dollar cost averaging and not thinking that with the CoinMarketCap listing everything is over, yeah, the pump is over, the project is dead now, which still applies to a lot of people. Yeah, they are giving way too much credit to Coingecko and CoinMarketCap. As you can see here, Coingecko here, CoinMarketCap here, this was nothing. Yeah, the pumps you get from them, from the alerts and everything, this is small. It is small, and it most likely always leads to a dump afterwards and a correction. So do not give the listings too much credit. They are important, but for other things, yeah, to actually see the price in Trust Wallet and MetaMask, yeah, for these things they are important, but people are, so a lot of very, very, yeah, let's say early swing trader oriented people are mainly looking for this Coingecko and CoinMarketCap pumps. But if you are sticking to a project in the long term, you will most likely see a lot better results over time. Also here, just imagine if he didn't dump, yeah, this person here 30k at once, he would have made a very good amount of profit in the next days. Yeah, this isn't even a long period here. This is nothing if you take a look at investment cases overall. if you just dollar cost averaged out a little bit over time, yeah, he would have gotten a lot better results and still participated in the next pump. So yeah, do it smart. This is all I can say, but yeah, of course, do whatever you want, but do it a smart way. This is just a tip. This is financial advice right now. Invest long term. You will see a lot better results. Let's just go into another chart really quick. We can just take a look at this one. Give me a second. I think we can use this. Pop. If it wants to load. Alright. No, it doesn't want to load totally. Okay, this is a little bit shitty. Give me a second. Why do they only have the booked financed one? Okay, never mind anyway. Now it loaded. Perfect. So you can see here, this is the Evergrow coin chart. A lot of people dumped here, so zoom a little bit in, dumped their entire bag here, which most likely led to this very, very big dip they had at the time. And a lot of people also dumped their whole bag in this process here. Yeah. Be smart. Be smart with your investments. Yeah. Keep them healthy. You will see a lot better results over time. I can tell you. Yeah, I can tell you from the experience I made in the financial sector in the past few years. I can tell you long-term holding and time in the market always beats the timing. Of course, you can get incredibly lucky and yeah, just flip and swing trade, but be certain swing trading is not easy. Not easy at all. Not in crypto, especially not in crypto, with this very, very fast-paced in this very fast-paced place and with a lot of scams going around sometimes. So just be sure to keep your investments healthy. Yeah, this is the smartest way to do so. And as you can see here, of course, the people realized some good profits because a lot of them dumped their entire bag in this dips happening here. But in the end, they would have seen a lot better results if they just dollar cost average out a little bit over time. Yeah, over time. The bag would essentially not be getting smaller. Yeah, if they would dollar cost average out at this pace. But again, this is just a tip. Yeah, this is just a tip because we've seen this before in our chart here with a 30k dump. Of course, in a correction and especially with a correction going into a, let's say, very rough market condition right now, you will see a little bit more sell pressure to find the actual floor. But this here was more, yeah, I would say this entire candle down here, yeah, is more panic. Let's say panic. Yeah. People are afraid with non-doc steps. Yes, I can understand that with the amount of scams. But shoe holders win in longer term. They will buy back and many will once they see this. As I let you in, lots of fear. Yes. A lot of fear in the market, especially right now. Especially with the altcoins going on. Just take a look at some projects which have a similar time frame or have launched recently. A lot of them are struggling right now. Yeah, this is not because the projects are bad. The other projects, most of them which I am watching, also have, for example, dox devs. Yeah, this is just a lot of overall sell pressure going on in the altcoin market right now. Of course, there are projects performing well, getting a pump in and everything, but we just had unpump. Yeah, just always keep this in mind. We just pumped pretty hard, and just be sure that from the dev side, you do not have to worry about at all. Because in the end, we are KYC'd. We know there are KYCs which are not that helpful if the project actually rugs. But be sure with us being based in Germany, um, if you wanted to take legal steps against us, the government will definitely take a look at us. So not worth at all. I can tell you, especially since we all know it is not only for the investors sticking long term into a project and dedicating into it. Shows a lot of good results, but also from the team side, we are aware, and we've seen already, so this was $80,000 market cap pre-sale. Keep this in mind. We did 150x roughly at the all-time high already. Right now sitting at, let's say roughly 90x right now. Keep this in mind. We did create a ton of profit already. Yeah, of course, there will some people be taking profits, but this I can also assure you, our big whales, they are in for the long term. We lost a lot of the people at this process already with pre-sale allocations, which also haven't been that many people, I can tell you, since we have only been a 70 BNB hard cap pre-sale. So not a lot of people which actually had pre-sale allocations, but these wallets are, if they held through this, all of this, plus the pumps, and they did not dump. So their wallets dumping have been people who are, let's say, swing trading. They have bought in at a later stage and then just proceeded to dump the entire bag, which we've seen here or here. So our actual big whales, they are holding. I can tell you, and I can also tell you, a very, very big wallet reached out to me and asked for a test transfer because he wanted to move the bank's tokens to a hardware wallet, just to be safe, because he is in for the long-term process. Also, if you are watching the big wallets, and if you see the transfer happening, do not panic. This is because one of our very, very big whales wanted to just to take the banks away from a actual hot wallet. Keep this in mind. The overall trend and future is bright for crypto. Definitely. We've seen a lot of adoption going on in the crypto place. Especially, I can also tell you in this project, some very big wallets are held by my father, my mother, my actual family. You can be sure they won't dump on the project at all. This won't happen. So but this is also a thing. They had nothing to do with crypto at all. At all. Have not been interested in crypto that much. And your brother called McDale. Yes, definitely. They haven't been a lot in crypto. This is not the usual thing that they would invest quite a big amount of money into a very, very early crypto project. This is not their usual thing to do. Of course, this is because they are family. This is something else. But again, the adoption is also going on from our project, what we can see. A lot of new people let's say, for example, stick to Germany, which talk to my mother, my father, or us, one of the team members, which actually um, did choose to try crypto out and to invest into our project. So far, they are very happy. And yeah, I love this. I love this going on. Yeah, definitely. Uh, Papa, what? Papa, can you send me some trillion? And I can tell you, right? I mean, not a secret at all, but in my like team allocations wallet, what is laying there? 10 trillion. So no, the team is not even the very, very big whales in here. Yeah. Is Trust Wallet not safe enough? Yes, Trust Wallet is safe overall. But some people, especially if they are aiming to hold a token long term, they decide to put it on a, for example, Ledger, yeah, which is just a hardware wallet. But just as Lifestyle Ninja said, if you're using Trust Wallet and you're holding a bigger amount in your Trust Wallet, just be cautious with where you are connecting your wallet to, and actually please do not give your seed phrase out at any time or something else like this. What is your and the devs mod's personal long-term goals for this project? How do you see your position responsibilities changing over time? A bit of a tough question because we are right now making the step away from this very early crypto project. Yeah, this is for us. It's no longer a project. We are handling this as a business. Yeah, it is the same as if we yeah started a startup in the real world. Yeah, we are handling this in the same way. Of course, positions not really changing, yeah, because we are just doing our thing as a team. Of course, we are taking a look at more team members in the future, because to run a successful big business, you need more manpower. Yeah, it is hard to handle this with 4 peoples only. Responsibilities changing over time. Think of it in this way. So as a dev team, we have a very, very big responsibility because every single holder here gave us the trust and invested into not only into the project or the community. A lot of people also invested into the team, because of the way we are handling stuff and everything. So the responsibility will stay, like for the core team members, will always stay the same because it is a lot of responsibility already. Yeah, we are handling quite a large amount of money right now, which is totally fine. Yeah, it's don't get me wrong here. It is not. We are ready to take the responsibility for this. Yeah. Um, if we weren't ready, we wouldn't have done the KYC and everything like this. But over time, of course, we want to adopt this to make the next step into a business, an actual business, and not to stay as a crypto project. Yeah, it is okay, totally fine to start as a crypto project to see if this idea gets adopted by the market, adopted by different people. If we as a team are good enough, let's say good enough, for investors and people. But I think we are doing fine, yeah, as a team. And the idea, the project itself also gets adopted. Yeah, as we see this, the chart speaks for itself. So right now we are ready to make the actual next step. Mm-hmm. Just checking through the chat. The burn address, long-term whale, never dumping. Um, is there another? Here. Do the team plan in hiring someone with blockchain and cybersecurity? Yes, of course. We are right now searching for and reaching out, talking to different devs. Of course, it is. Yeah, we want a, let's say, long-term relationship also. Yeah. It is a hiring process we are going through because also, especially with a blockchain dev, you as a team, especially as a team, we need to trust this person. Yeah. Of course, everything we are doing is getting audited, especially if there's something bigger. Yeah, of course, this is getting audited and security checked and all that stuff. But it takes some time to find the fitting team members. Yeah, because sometimes just the ideas are not the same. Yeah, and of course we need someone who actually fits into the team itself. But yes, of course, we are searching for such people. Very important. Let me know if you need someone for the entertainment team. I will let you know. um, Offering services. Okay, I can see a raised hand. Yeah, just a little bit of quick thought over everything. Mm, Just also quickly, if I missed something, please let me know. No, didn't mention it yet, Moneybin. Didn't even start with the fundamentals yet. If Bank's token value would drop very low, is Whale... What? If Bank's token value would drop very low, okay. Is Whale Fund big enough at this stage to keep this project alive? I can tell you so far. I will just throw some numbers out, okay? We did start as a 70 BNB hard cap pre-sale. We did use 70% of the BNB raised for liquidity. The rest, which was roughly, if I remember right, I can't do the math right now, it was roughly 12 BNB used for marketing. We did raise to fund the marketing for the pre-sale. We did raise a little private sale, which was 12 BNB to fund the marketing. So overall, yeah, let's say roughly 24 BNB to actually start with. And I can tell you this is not much. Yeah, this is not a big amount if you are funding marketing in the crypto space. I can tell you this. So we had to really be sure what we are doing with the funds. The people, of course, especially the very early people, trusted us a lot with what we have been doing. And yeah, very, very, very cautious we've been there. We have in the fund, so let's say the very, very worst case. Yeah, everyone sells. This is like the worst case. There will always be a amount of people which are holding to the tokens of the actual project. If this would happen, because of a, let's say, next week World War III starts, and the whole crypto market crashes, the people are taking out all their money out of our project and actually killing our project. Yes, we have enough funds to just start over again. And the way this would happen, of course, we are thinking in every direction. The way this would happen, the remaining holders would get an fitting airdrop for the next project, because we do most likely not need to fund anything additional. So yes, the whale fund, of course, is also working as some sort of security for our holders. Yeah, so if things go really, really bad, the people which are still with us, of course, we won't leave them alone there. Yeah, this is not the idea here. Hope I could answer the question. Ooh, okay, I don't know. All right. Yes, perfectly. Because the whale fund is actually doing fine. Yeah, it's doing totally fine. We're just right now accumulating BNBs in there to make the next step with the treasury we had and the cross-chain investments. But of course, we want to accumulate some more money to make this step. So yes, whale fund is there, and it is also kind of a security net for our project. So if something happens, yeah, we are not floating in the air with actually no more funds left. And you can see here what we have been able to do with 24 BNB initially, which is, by the way, not a lot. Can just throw out some numbers. If we make a Twitter influencer promo just as a little gig on the side, and we add in different influencers as we had before. I think last week was another Twitter influencer promo call running. It is actually around 16 BNB. Yeah, and this is no big marketing at all. I can tell you this. So yeah, nothing to really worry about at this stage, because yeah, this is like the worst thing happening, but I don't think it is a realistic thing to happen at all. Yeah, I can tell you this. Our community is way too strong. We are holding strong, especially in a very, very tough market situation. So no influencers needed. Yeah, yeah, true. That they are not needed now. But of course, we are mixing them in from time to time, because some people actually, yeah, it kind of makes people happy, even if they do not realize that influencers do not have a very, very big impact, but you still need to mix them in your ongoing marketing, just to give the people also something to just hop on and actively see with the marketing. Yeah. So of course we will just keep on mixing them in at the right moments. Yeah, because also be sure, if we would right now use, what is this, roughly $7,000 for a little influencer promotion, I can like 100% make this clear, that you won't see any movement in our chart. There won't be any movement at all. The market is right now not in a situation in which you can really try to push. Yes, it brings awareness, but it doesn't generate real buys. This is true. Okay, this is something about medicine here. Okay. Are there any more questions right now? Someone concerned or something like this? Mowgli, yes. I can see my name in the chat. I'll just wait a second for you to drop um, your question. Just drinking something really quick. Okay, just waiting. In the meantime, I can switch back. We do not need this here anymore. Do you have anything for the community, or just say yes or no? Something coming, something planned. Give me a quick second. I will just drop something to someone and then I can answer this question. Just waiting for a quick answer. Yes, I'm aware of the question, Moneybin marketing wise. I am just thinking. So for the marketing side, we are right now getting vetted from YouTubers. So yes, yeah, but there's also some bigger things coming, which are in the planning. But that's why I dropped a question. I'm not totally sure if I should or can talk about this right now. Yeah, it involves a lot of changes. Okay, I got the okay. So I can make this like an official announcement right now. So we have investors from okay. We have investors from Swiss. As you all know, we are looking to register BankersDream in Switzerland as a company. Yeah, this is something we are working on right now. And we have investors from Swiss. They like us. Yeah, we like them a lot. Love to work with them. And they are right now setting up a live event in Swiss in Zug, which is a very nice part of Swiss. And in this live event, they are inviting a lot of yeah, let's say very interesting people into the live event. Be sure we we wouldn't be attending this event as a team if we wouldn't think that this could be a possible game changer for us, for the token, the actual next very big step. Of course, this live event automatically leads to a doxing, yeah, from the devs. So this is also included in this live event. It is planned for the 17th of March and also for the 18th of March. Because of course invitations need to go out to all the people. They need to make the reservations and all of these things in the background. They need to market and promote the live event in Zug. And yeah, this is a pretty big step. Yeah, we are very thankful for our Swiss friends actually yeah, coordinating a lot in the background with us, doing the reservations. So there will be on the 17th a, yeah, you call it pre-warm party, yeah, where I guess everyone can get to know each other. And then on the 18th we will have the actual presentation to this audience. And it is a very interesting audience. Yeah, as we said before, of course we would not be attending and doing all of this. So driving from Germany down to Swiss, attending the live event, and then also using this as, yeah, as like some sort of the doxing part. Yeah, if we wouldn't think that it is definitely worth it. And of course, with this also, we are working on the site, also with our Swiss friends there, on the company registration. So BankersDream will be a totally legal company, yeah, paying taxes and all of this stuff, which enables a lot of possibilities with partnerships and things like this. Yeah, this is a very, very big steps. Because as we also had before, yeah, there's nothing to worry about in with this dev team. But yeah, as Robert asked right now, when SafeMoon, yes, once we are registered as a company and also doxed, we are muted him. Once we are registered as a company and also, yeah, at least one team member, so this is needed, yeah, at least one team member doxed, we are able to take, for example, or to really seriously tackle the SafeMoon listing and all of this. Yeah, so this whole event is like everything is like a little bit circling around the event, because this includes doxing and all of this stuff. And also it is a very big opportunity because we can pitch our business um, to very, very interesting people in this live event. Yeah, of course, we somehow need to perform as a team, but I'm actually not worried about our performance as a team. And this is very, very interesting. I can tell you. That's why I also needed to ask, if I can make this news like official, or if it's not okay to make this official now. Of course, I'm leaving some details out, but be sure the audience are very, very, very interesting people. The people we are working with, also very, very humble people, but very nice and also very interesting people. Yeah, I can't wait to meet them all in person at the event. And yeah, this is a big door opener, will change a lot for our project because as we saw before, a lot of people have some problems if the dev team is not doxed and everything. Yeah, this will change definitely. Yeah, we have a date, 17th and 18th of March. The event is planned for. Reservations are done. Which I got a message right now. The reservations are done for the actual this like pre-warm party, and also for this whole, I would say, pitching pitching event. Yeah, you can say pitching event. Does interesting mean rich? This is like let's say they are very interesting for our project. Let's keep it this way, okay? Mowgli, we have some people from Switzerland. Amazing. Who is in the Telegram can maybe join. Yes, definitely. So Mowgli seems to be also part of the Swiss community. So if we have some more Swiss people in here, just let him know. What? Can you set a timer at the top of the screen for the 17th and 18th? A little bit hard with a Telegram timer because I would not be able to time our daily AMAs, but we can set up a timer for this live event in another way, which I can drop in here and maybe also display it on our website. Yeah, this would also be very nice. We are now able to display it really. Set it in minutes, please. Yeah, sure. No, but I can tell you, we are really looking forward to this event. It's a big step, for our, let's say, for our project to develop into a serious business. Yeah, because somehow you need to change it away from a project into a business. This includes, of course, a lot of different things, some complicated things. But yes, lifestyle ninja, you missed out. You are not allowed to take showers anymore when we are having an AMA. No, it's like a little event going on. Uh, you gonna make a vlog. I mean, it could be interesting. I don't know. Do you want us to? Because there will be I think there will be a photographer there and everything. So of course we will share this stuff. But I don't hate me if this vlog like is bad. Yeah, because I've never done something like this before. But if you want this for the actual event, I think we could do it. I think. Yeah, as long as we are not um sharing like private information of other people in the vlog, I think it should be fine. Just some small live videos, just like an when we have the time, just like a mini AMA to keep you all updated. Saitama did a recorded event in Vegas and it was very well. It was very okay. I didn't know about any Saitama event, but I can tell you this is not an event in which 400 people will join or something like this. Yeah, this is nothing like this. This is like a chance for us to pitch the project to very interesting people. What main banker dreams? No, I, I can assure you the profile pic I am using right now is not just a random drawing. So this is like the better looking version of me drawn. Like my actual profile pic, but I'm not the Monopoly dude or Monopoly-ish looking dude there. No way at Robert, interesting big names in crypto or um not not 100% sure yet, but they are like some very interesting people. I can't drop right now any any detailed information or something like this. As soon as we can, of course, we will leave you. Um, we will explain to you. I can tell you. Yeah, this is very nice, but I can't give out like any. I know you are really interested in this, but I can't tell you anything in detail right now. Yeah, they are. Just keep it as interesting. But let's also say that, of course, we need to handle this as a business, or we would not be interesting for them. Yeah, this for sure. This might involve some changes because as much as we love, for example, our logo, this this banker, yeah, with his suit and the hat and everything, as much as we love him, the problem is that a lot of people, yeah, just say this is Monopoly or a mix of the Monopoly man and the Pringles guy, which I also heard a lot already. Of course, we need to adjust some things, or we might run into a problem. I think Paul already told us enough. I will go to sleep. Hope when I wake up it will be the 17th. I surely do not hope you are sleeping that long. But yes, if things are working out, this might be a, or will be, let's say, will be a game changer for all of us here if the things work out. Pringles and Monopoly had a baby. Yes, basically, this is the thing what people tell us. Who was first, Pringles man or Monopoly? Yeah, you just need to stay on the safe side, actually. Yeah, this is important. I enjoy this kind of AMA sometimes also, yeah, just talking to all of you. And yeah, very, very interesting. Yes, that's true. We also love our logo, Rorschach. We love it, for sure. The thing is that especially with this Monopoly dude, yeah, with this Monopoly bunker, it is just too similar for an actual business. Yeah, we might run into some problems, and we want to avoid running into like this kind of problems, which are just not needed. We will always keep him, yeah, but not as our like official business logo. Legally isn't just similar, okay. Mm, tough. Depends on how you are looking at things. Because if like 90% of the people are mistaking our logo as the Monopoly man, yeah, then you might run into some problems. Of course, we love this, our banker. Yeah, we love him, or we wouldn't be using him, or let's say we wouldn't have chosen him at all as our logo if we didn't love him. But yeah, just handle it as a business. Yeah, this is important part. Remove the mustache, changes mustache and bow tie. Yeah, we will. Let's see how things will look out. As we said before, we will not like get rid of him. Yeah, no, but just not use him as our like official logo. Um, and all in crypto, buy the rumor, sell the news, don't sell before, make the entry point higher than now, because if they join, we are talking about different numbers, guys. I know Swiss people. Yeah. Um, take Mowgli's like advice. Just keep this in your mind. Yeah. Um, yeah. Just keep this in your mind. No, don't. No, we won't remove him. Like totally. Yeah. No, not at all. But we need to figure out a safe way. They are the money vault of Europe, even in the yes. Swiss is very, very, very powerful. I can tell you, like very powerful. Um, Rorschach, you did unmute yourself. You wanted to say something? Ah, no, just a mistake. Okay. Swiss has good privacy. Yeah, it's just Swiss was always like especially from the financial side a very very interesting country. Yeah, people all over the world made business in Swiss, and yeah, this is very nice to have the event there. My bad, guys. It wasn't. Yeah, don't worry, man. Happens. Don't worry at all. Yes, yes, Manipin. I think for now, because I can have 2 hours today. Yeah, we used like 1 hour already, and I know Moneybin made some questions ready for like I don't know what is coming there, but let's see. Oh, what? When you will be here, I will join and take a selfie for the community, and AJ will photo. What? I was like, did he just call me out? Yeah, don't worry, not in a bad way. Um, okay. Yeah, Moneybin, if you have the questions ready, I'm ready. You can just drop in.
Hey, Paul, how are you?
Rorschach, I think it happened again.
Shit.
Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Hey, Moneybin, wait, because you are a bit silent. Let me now. Now it should be better.
How's
Rorschach.
that? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, wait.
There we go. There we go, mate. Are you well?
Yes, very, very well. Looking forward to the interview now. Just wanted to see what you have prepared for me.
100% well. Yes. No, I thought that sort of up our chart and with in the crypto space at the moment, there's a lot of changes happening. There's a lot of the markets are down a little bit and up a little. I know you cover quite a lot of it in the actual the AMA or the AMA. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to chuck around a few questions, just purely to put I invest in the community's minds at ease. Knowing that you guys, like I said, I've obviously had first-hand experience working with you guys behind the scenes, and the important thing is that we just throw questions out there and everybody can just get.
Mani, I have a really hard time understanding you. You're lagging a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Let's see if it's better. Yes, try it.
Okay. So what I was saying is because the markets are going up and down, and because with our chart also going up and down, I just thought maybe the investors, I'd ask you a few questions, just for people to understand, better. I know you did cover quite a bit in the AMA, the AMA. So yeah, I just want to check out some questions for you.
Sure. So let's do this.
Okay, cool, 100%. So yes, so Boca, thanks first of all, thanks for taking time out, of your busy schedule to talk to me. I know that you have a lot on your plate at the moment. And also just a side note to all listeners, we cover that what we cover in this quick session must not be taken as actual financial advice, but merely a way for us to dispel the rumor mill out there and to get a better understanding of what we are invested in when it comes to crypto. Always do your own research and only invest what you can afford to lose. And also this discussion is from a second and third person perspective. and could be based on personal experience. So just so you know, okay. All right, let's dive right in. Paul, you ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready. Let's start.
Good stuff. Okay, just a bit of history. I mean, I find it quite interesting with cryptos, how they came to be about, and also how that they formed, etc. So I want to just find out, and I'm sure the community will love to hear as well. Tell us how did you get this idea started in the first place? What motivated you?
Mm, so actually, like I like let's take a bigger swing here. Like I was eyeballing with crypto quite a time. Yeah, this is just normal because you, of course, as a banker, you hear about crypto like literally every day. And I was not a very early investor, for example, in Bitcoin or something like this. Yeah, don't get me wrong here. The first time because I was just looking at crypto at very interesting, but yeah, at the time also I did not have this amounts of money ready, yeah, to just drop in, because just another personal info out there. When I was training as a banker, of course, I was not earning a lot of money there while training, but I decided with my back then girlfriend that we should rent something together, and it was rough financially, but I can tell you it was like the nicest time I had there. And then the first time it was not an investment. Yeah, I can tell you that it was not an investment. It was just a little fun play for me. Um, it was just this Shiba thing, not with the current hype, like more the early hype. So I did buy a lot of SHIB, very cheap, and I am still holding like every single SHIB until now, because yeah, I don't know. I don't like selling it
Yeah, you
off.
never know.
Yeah. Yes, you never know. And it was just a
You never know.
little bit of a play for me. Like the entry into crypto, you can tell, like into serious crypto investments at all. And with this SHIB
Right.
entry, I really started to learn like a lot every day about crypto. I got really, yeah, dragged into the crypto world, and it was not long when you actually realize the potential behind crypto, especially if you're taking a look at the actual long-term potential, yeah. So with this whole DeFi thing going on, yeah, and then also I took a look at the past from crypto starting, for example, with Bitcoin, and then more and more things getting added. Yeah, smart contracts getting added on different chains, Ethereum chain, for example, enabling smart contracts and all of this stuff. It was just amazing to see this yeah, technological influence crypto is taking at the world, at the overall world, in a very short time. And this was also when the
I
first,
agree.
yes, this was also when the first initial like a idea was born, um, like that there should be a way to implement some things of the traditional financial system, like not the whole system, because I am actually, since I was working in there a lot, you get a lot of background knowledge and stuff like this. I'm not a fan of the traditional financial system. Yeah, this is also why we are here. I
Mm.
think a lot of things should be changed in the future, and I think crypto, and especially the DeFi, yeah, DeFi oriented crypto space, will have a big impact on traditional finance. And yeah, this
Exactly.
was the when the idea was born. Of course, we didn't like we talked about this, yeah, a lot. Like for example, with AJ, I was specifically talking a lot about um, possible ways. And of course, we did not have the ability to just yeah, kickstart a like a multi-million-dollar heavy a DeFi project out of the place. Because as some people might know, this is like our first, and it will be our only project in the DeFi space, yeah. Like this
Yeah.
thing here. And yeah, basically this was when the idea was born, and it developed more and more, and then we did choose actually to build this step by step. Yeah, start small and then work our way up and get it running as an actual business and try to take influence in the DeFi space overall.
Exactly. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for that question.
Yes, thank you for it.
Tell me, for people launching their own project out there. Yeah, 100%. Thank you. Tell me, people out there launching their own project, what advice would you give them?
For
And
people
what, if
launching
you're
their
given the
own
chance
project.
over, what would you do differently if you had to think back about the changes that what you've learned, etc. Yeah. So just as a curiosity thing, like for example, for people launching, or if there's something that you would have changed or done differently, etc., what do you think that would be?
Okay, I think
If there is anything.
yes, there is something, because I still see this in a lot of different projects. So the community work is very, like, it is the most important part, especially in the early stage of a project. We did not always have daily AMAs. Yeah, we did not have daily AMAs. We had like weekly AMAs, once a week, twice a week. But I think this is like a main point I would change. Yeah, if I would have the ability to have 3 AMAs a day, I would take 3 AMAs a day, because you have the chance to answer a lot of questions, and the people, especially if you are thinking about launching a project and all of that stuff. Yeah, if your marketing is on point and everything is on point, your project is growing and growing, but you need to be there as a team. You need to be active. You need to answer the questions, and also you need to give them actively a chance to ask the question, because a lot of people, they are not used to just drop a question in the chat and then get an answer to it from like a team member or something like this. Fact Token Telegram has voice chat on in Telegram 24/7. Yes, if you have the ability as a team, especially if you're launching your own project, yeah, if you have the ability, you need to be there as a team. You need to be there to ask questions and everything. Okay, when it's just holders talking, then yeah, it's okay, yeah, to have this running, but it's like the actual team, because I see a lot of projects like having maybe a AMA in 2 weeks. And I think this is the main thing I would change, like right from the beginning. Put a lot more work into the community itself. Yeah, a lot more work. We have done okay
100%.
with the early community, but this is something this is something I have the feeling a lot of people do not actually realize. In crypto, the community is driving the project, the business. Yeah, the community is driving the business. For just take Shiba as an example. So the only reason I wanted to put my money into this gamble of Shiba very early on was only for the fact that I really loved the community of Shiba. Yeah. I loved it,
Yeah.
especially early on. I
It's strong.
just loved it, the activity and the things going on. Yeah, this was great. And then you can see what
Very strong.
happened with Shiba later on. Yeah, this is like
Yes.
huge, and
Yes.
people do not give like a single thought about that there are like, I don't know, 4 wallets or something like this holding huge amounts of the supply, like huge amounts. If you saw something like this in a freshly launching project, people would go crazy. Yeah, they would say, wow, I would never invest in this, but still they are holding Shiba, yeah, for some reason.
Yes.
So
yeah, it exploded. I mean, it exploded into 8 million% growth. 8
definitely,
million%.
yes, exactly. And this is the thing. They people do not care about that this, like, these are red flags. Like, yeah, I'm still holding
Yes.
my tokens, but these are like red flags. People would not invest if they saw in a pre-sale that 4 wallets would, for example, would be holding like 50% of the supply. Why would they invest into the project? Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, the interesting thing here is that, with Shiba as well, not to divert the focus, but I mean, with Shiba, for example, I come across this, obviously doing, moderating this discussion the whole time, and obviously, chatting with you guys in the background and looking at the Reddits, and this discussion of doxing always comes up. And, it's quite frustrating because, I mean, obviously I understand how your guys' mentality and how you're working, etc. And I know that there's good utility and everything. And the doxing question, I know we are doing it because of the registration, etc. But technically speaking, Shiba and Bitcoin, the devs aren't doxed. They work on pseudonyms. They work on totally ghost pseudonyms, and yet they're not doxed. So it just blows my mind sometimes, the mentality of people.
Yeah, definitely. Just answering this question here. Yes, do not take this literal biggest wallets. Yeah, but still in Shiba there are some very very big holders in SHIB. Like the one we had, for example, which sold a little bit. Yeah, recently. But still, if there would, yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, but I love Shiba. Still, I love Shiba as a gamble. Yeah, it's not an investment for me. It's a pure gamble. But
The gamble. I
this is
also hold
also
Shiba.
something. Yes, a thing. A lot of people are actually just holding, for example, Shiba or Doge. Nothing bad about it. Yeah, just go into it with the right mindset. Yeah, yes, Rorschach, I also love
Exactly.
my Shiba. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm still holding all of my tokens, but I'm still sitting on quite a lot of profit there. But still, also true from your side with the doxing part. But yeah, it's always like two sides. Yeah, with the doxing, you are giving a lot of strength to the bond between community and team.
Yes.
But people need to also be aware
Exactly.
there are a lot of great devs out there, like very great teams out there, which are not doxed and won't dox at all. Because also sometimes doxing brings like some weird people,
Issues.
like very weird people up, which is sometimes concerning with the whole doxing thing. But also on the other
Exactly.
side, there are devs which are fully doxed and just rug pull. Yeah, like they don't
Yeah.
care at all.
You've heard of Everforest, right? You've heard
Mm.
of Everforest.
I heard
Sorry,
something.
Evertree.
Evertree, yes, heard
Yeah,
something of it.
these guys were doxed. Sorry, Paul. These guys were doxed fully, and they basically did a huge rug. So whether they, I know there was one team member that was doxed. I think another team member was using like fake pictures and stuff like that all over, social media and stuff like that. But they also did
Oi, you're lagging
that,
again, Money.
and it was a huge scandal. So, I mean, doxing is good. It's good from your side if you guys to take the top. Can you hear me now? Am I back there?
Money, now you're
Are we back?
talking at 5 times
So I was
speed.
saying, are we back now?
Hard to
How's it going now?
understand.
Is that good?
Yet now it's bad. Now it's better.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. I was just saying is that even they were doxed and they did a rug pull. And, so I just want the community to understand the dox doesn't mean that, dox doesn't mean that, at the end of the day, you're dealing with ethical people. The point is that if the devs dox and they deliver continuously in the AMAs, AMAs, and they what they do is they, willing to put themselves on the line, constantly for the project, etc. That's what the community needs to focus on. CEOs of companies, big blue chip Fortune 500 companies are doxed, and they still commit all sorts of nonsense. They commit all sorts of fraud and all sorts of things and end up in jail. So the point I'm trying to get at with with the doxing is that the fact that you guys are willing to put your name on the line, it's very important. The community needs to understand that you wouldn't do this unless you have, the best interests of the community at heart, as well as if you weren't looking to seriously grow this business in a public space.
Yeah, that's true, because also, of course, the doxing for, like, we have an approach, especially with the doxing part, that we want to also personally, we want to move away from the crypto project approach to this real business approach, which is a very important step for us. And but it just, of course, if you are a company, like an actual company, it's just needed that you are doxed. This is my guess on things. If you're just, like, also again for future, like, people which are thinking about having a future project themselves, if you do not want to dox, if you are not willing to do it, don't do it. Do it at the fitting time. Do it at a fitting time. If you really want to create a business out of the project, then of course I would always advise to dox. Exactly, creates a lot more confidence with new investors. This is definitely the thing, because
100%. Thank you, Paul.
we have been private doxing a lot, and no problem at all. But we are aware that the doxing gives a lot more confidence. You're still not 100% on the safe side only because a team is doxed. Don't get this wrong. You are not on the safe side only because the team is doxed, but it creates a lot more confidence.
Exactly. You've got to compare everything. Well, it lends credibility to the whole thing. It just lends credibility to the whole thing. At the same time, you've got to look at it, I'd say, with the actions of the devs. You've got to combine everything. You have to look at how transparent are the devs with every bit of information that happens inside the actual token of the project, as well as the doxing. It just lends credibility overall. And, you got to look at, history, for example. History is a good example of points, for example, where if you guys have, answered every question inside the AMA, if you guys have shied away from any questions, if you, not transparent about certain things. But as far as I can see, I don't see any of that in this project with you guys.
I hope we are showing that we really are trying to be as transparent as we can be. This is one of the main things we are looking for.
Okay, thank you for that answer. I mean, at least the community can see now that they got a better understanding of why you got into this project and some details there. The next thing I want to talk about is just to understand, for the people that have joined the crypto space and the project itself in a bit of a later stage, and also a bit of confusion with regards to some terms. I wonder if you could just discuss the liquidity pool. What does that mean? What is that exactly for people that are new into crypto space?
All right. Give me a second. My screen share is still on, right? Yes, should be.
I think so.
Give me a second, because it's easier this way.
Yes. So.
All right. So, liquidity pool is a very, very, very important part of a crypto, as for example our crypto. So our liquidity pool, actually we have like two liquidities. Yeah, it's a pairing we have. So for once we have banks token. Yeah, you can, if you take a look at, for example, Dextool, in the top left corner, you can like open this more info up, and then you can see we have here the pooled banks. These are the banks tokens which are still on the liquidity pool in PancakeSwap itself. Yeah, and then of course we have a pairing, which the actual pairing creates our price. So we have here wrapped BNB, and you can also take a look here for the pooled wrapped BNB, which is basically BNB if you are new in the crypto space. We have also a pool going on. So if I go to PancakeSwap, for example, or Poocoin, and I want to buy, like, let's just imagine 100 banks for 1 BNB. Yeah, if that would be the price, then I would send the BNB to PancakeSwap. The BNB would get added into our pooled liquidity pool, and I would receive out of the, where is it, pooled banks, the 100 banks tokens. So it is always kind of an exchange going on here. Yeah, same as if you sell. So this is where the actual BNB liquidity pool is getting very, very important. If I'm selling my bank's token, let's say for example I'm selling now 100 banks and I will receive 1 BNB. So I'm putting back 100 banks into the liquidity pool of banks, but I'm taking out 1 BNB out of the liquidity pool of our BNB pool. So this is always an exchange, and this is also very important. So if a project launches, you will always have to create the initial price. Yeah, basically if I'm like launching my project, I deployed the contract, I received like all of the supply in the owner wallet. I could just go to PancakeSwap, put in some tokens, and then also set up the pairing itself. Yeah, if I'm having a pre-sale, PinkSale is doing this whole pairing stuff and the initial price for me as a project owner. So liquidity, very, very important part here. I hope I could answer this question. Money? Oh man, we really need to get money Starlink.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you again.
How am I doing now? Is that better?
Yeah, it's better now. All right,
There we go.
now it's getting very, very
we go.
bad.
There you go. I'm doing a disappearing act. I'm pulling a Houdini here.
Okay, I can hear you again. Yes, just drop the
now?
next question. Yes.
Is that better?
Yes, try to
Wow,
drop your next question.
100%. Okay, so just to explain to the people that are new in crypto, what is... Sure, no problem. What is, for the people that are new to crypto, what is dollar cost averaging?
Dollar cost averaging, yes, pretty easy. I don't, pretty easy fact. So let's say I want to invest in total $1,000. So I can also use the chart again. Let's say I'm watching a project since this time. I was watching through this whole correction phase. I was doing my research in this time, and now I'm ready. I want to invest like a total amount. Yeah, always keep in your mind, like set a goal. I want to invest now $1,000. Yeah. So if I would do it, for example, with $1,000, I would split this overall investment, for example, in 10 smaller buys, each buy being $100. I would try, yeah, there again, it is very hard to hit the right timing, but here again, if I was looking here, I would just use this as an entry point, for example, somewhere here. I would dollar cost average the first time here. And then I would be watching. Yeah, it's always very easy if you're just looking at a chart and you say, oh, all right, I will just use this as an entry point, or then again here and here at the dip again. Yeah, it's very easy if you take a look at the past. So the easiest way to do this overall is either doing it like at a set time frame, like you're saying, okay, every month I want to invest $100, or every week I want to invest $50 or something like this, to spread out your investment and also to spread out your price, your overall price. Yeah, because if you, as we said before, it's very hard to hit the right timing. Yeah, so for example, if I was watching this, I could have been thinking like this here or this here. All right, this is the dip. I will use it as a full entrance for my full investment. Yeah, I could try this, and it's like kind of a little gamble. Yeah, but of course, there's always the chance, like here, if there's some more sell pressure, that maybe down here was a better entry point, which I could have used. Yeah, and to spread out this risk of not hitting the right timing, you will just spread out your investment through a longer time frame, which is a smart way if you are not gambling on this investment, if you want to actually invest long term. Get rid of this. Money, are you here, or have you vanished again? I I I have the feeling he vanished. All right. So I will just fill it in a little bit, and because we have still half an hour, and we will just wait for money to come back again. So if you have like any question which might be interesting for not so experienced crypto holders, or maybe for investors in general, just drop your question in the chat and then I can also answer it. But again, this dollar cost averaging, yeah, this applies for buying and also for selling your investment. I showed this before. We had at this time frame here someone selling 30K at once, creating at the time a very, very, very big dip. At the time, it was looking like as bad as this one here. It was looking back there, and dollar cost average in and out. Yeah, take profits in smaller chunks, but also invest in smaller chunks. Accumulate over time. The last Lifestyle Ninja says right here. If you want to hold long term, accumulate over time. And also get like another mindset. This is especially for the crypto space overall. Because of the crypto space being so fast paced, people expect, like they have very, very high expectations for projects and also for teams or the performance overall. The people expect that a project is sitting on, let's say, 500x profit stable after 5 weeks, which is it is it is like most of the times, yeah, let's stick to most of the times, it is very hard for a project to achieve this in a very, very short time frame. Of course, there are some projects which receive a lot of hype, like a lot of hype right away and just moon straight up. But most of these times you will also see a very big dump happening, yeah, with things growing in this way. And there again, we are right now, let's take a look, roughly 8 weeks old. Yeah, roughly 8 weeks old. In this 8 weeks, our all-time high is sitting at a 150x of the pre-sale price. And we are right now sitting on a, yeah, let's say roughly 90x. Yeah, not needed to do this math like correctly. We had a pretty good performance so far, and our chart is not looking as if it's over. Yeah, and also from the team side, we are not done yet. We are just starting as a team. And I think also the community, it is growing day by day. I see a lot of very active people joining in every day. And yeah, very just get it right with your expectations. Yeah. Also, if the people, I saw this sometimes. Yeah, if you like invested $100, I saw this already. People saying, "Puh, $3 in rewards, nothing nice at all." But this is always because I I am in this traditional finance thing. Where can you get this yield generated for your money other than in crypto? Yeah, there is like no possible way to generate this sort of yield, yeah, which is not tied to the profit you are making by simply holding. Yeah, this not calculated in the yield generated. So yeah, keep this also in mind, because if in Germany the interest rates, I guess all over the world, the interest rates are just like bad. Yeah, they are non-existent at all. And if I would, yeah, put money into my savings account, even if I put $10 million in my savings account, after 1 year, it would not generate a yield, which I would say, all right, I can use this and do some amazing stuff with it. Yeah, just always take a look into these things as well. I have something of Sam here
100%.
first. On that subject of alternative networks and what and what the future holds. Does banks have the capacity to pivot to other networks if seen as a better alternative to BSC? And if so, I'm guessing payday rewards would pivot in a similar. Yes, it is overall no problem to migrate into another chain other than BSC. It's just always the question if it helps the project in some form or not, or if it is really needed. Of course, if we see, I don't know, BSC like shutting down or something like this, yeah, then we would need to do it. But this is always possible to have. Is Sam even sitting in the AMA? Can't see him. Okay, I will answer him. I will answer him later. I really appreciate work you guys are putting in and results you achieved so far. This is my first year's project where I put significant amount of money in, so I do feel insecure sometimes. Okay, like how do I know it's not a scam, and how do I know that mods are not part of the scam? But luckily community is so amazing, and this, oh, insecurities vanish in a couple minutes, and daily AMAs really help. Yes, I appreciate it that you like the work we have done so far as a team and as a community. I can only, yeah, the thing is, I can only tell you that we are not looking to scam anyone in here. Of course, if you just keep it this way, if there is something concerning you or concerning anyone in here, just always ask. Yeah, this is like the main point. You need to ask your questions about the things which are concerning you. So we can try to maybe explain the things which are concerning you. This is always the biggest part, because some people tend to not ask any questions at all. And sometimes they feel insecure or unsecure, yeah, especially if they invest a significant amount of money. Just be sure to ask anything. Yeah, this is something I really want the people to do. If there's something concerning you, you need to ask your questions. I cannot stress this enough. And also this is why we are running the daily AMAs. Yeah. We want to show the people that if there is something which concerns them, just ask. Always. But Toms, otherwise, love to have you. Love to have you, and see you also very active on the chat. Chris, I'll give you one here. All right. I'm a mod and I'm pretty much doxed if you put 2 + 2 together. My name is Chris on here. My name is Imbarato on Reddit. I'm part of the Facebook group. Boom. All right. Yeah, this makes it pretty much easy for the people. But again, we are, like, from time to time, if we are able to, we are of course giving out goodies to our mods. Yeah, if it's not, we are not able to, like, every week. So yeah, but the mods also, like, this is also a difference from other projects I see. Our mods are not like this, yeah, we pay them and they work, and if we stop the payment, they will just disappear. Yeah, this was also not the approach for our mods. Like, our mods are actual investors from the token. They are active in the chat. They are ready to they have nothing like no, like, how do you call it? It's not like that we pay them and we really want them to work for us. Yeah, they are doing this because they are investors. Yeah, and not, yes, like, not the money is the only incentive to work for us. And this also leads to a very different approach from the mods themselves with our community. Because this is also something I can see, like, in some other projects. Something which I do not want to happen here at all. Like, for example, something goes wrong and you will just mute the chat in Telegram. Yeah, it's okay. If something happens, but most likely it's done by paid mods because they are just overwhelmed with the actual situation at that time. And, like, for example, no team member is, like, active at the moment, so they just mute the chat. But this also leads to, for example, a lot of concerns. But I am very certain that, for example, our mods, they can handle any situation appearing, and they can handle it pretty well. I can confirm that I am not paid. I love helping everyone here and fighting foot where I can because I believe in banks and I want to see mine and your investments grow. Exactly. And I think this is the right approach for a mod. As I said before, of course we are, like, giving away goodies from time to time to our mods. Yeah, nothing wrong about this at all. But we want also to stay this way. Yeah, it is a healthy way to grow as a community. Also a little bit of a difference again to other projects sometimes.
I can agree with you there.
Ah, you're back. You're just appearing back into the chat. Are you still there? I can't hear you at all. But if you could just drop maybe the next question you had for the interview in the chat, because we still have like 20.
I'm back.
Like 20. Are you back?
I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja. I jump right in. Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
I said I'm a ninja.
Yeah, you just jump back in. If you have the next question, because we have like roughly 20 minutes left.
Okay, great.
We could fill it perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just we have to do go fund me for starting. Yes, 100%. Perfectly. Perfect. Can you hear me now? Is it all clear?
Not clear. It's like like 5 times the speed.
I would say the next question I'll be talking about is FUD.
FUD. Okay. Let's talk about FUD. How does FUD affect our community, our reputation, and most importantly, the chart?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this in the chat. Okay.
Yes, I saw it. Okay, so FUD. I have to say, we are a very.
I'm gonna.
What?
I'm gonna drop this question in the chat. Okay.
Yes. I think his voice is super delayed. Yes, I think also. All right. So how does FUD affect our community? It's a tough question, because, like me personally, there is a long way to go for me to consider something as FUD. Yeah, this is a longer way to go. If I see something like, for example, negative in Reddit or in the Telegram chat, haven't seen something so far on the Twitter, for example, I think most of the times it is just a concern being expressed by someone maybe in a form which seems too critical for other people. But again, my personal approach to this is that if someone is maybe in a bad mood, maybe in a bad mood, and is expressing something in a maybe wrong way, just if I see it, I try to explain it. I also try to ask like a question: why is this person feeling like this way, or why does he think this way? Most of the times you can clear out a lot of things. The most important part for our community is, if there is something appearing which concerns you, or maybe worries you, again, I can't stress this enough. Just ask us about it. We are here. We are active for a reason. We are here because we want you to ask us about these things happening. If there is something like just a little example. So my my name in the Telegram is Paul Buka. Yeah, so this was no direct FUD, for example. My name is Paul Buka. We made our audit and our KYC with the company Interfi. All right? If you browse through Interfi's website, there is a person working, I think, as project lead or something, which is also called Buka. Okay, so this is like, I won't say it is like direct FUD. It is just a rumor appearing out of very, like, the most bad research I personally have ever seen in my life. So this person just stated on Reddit, all right, he made his research. Buka of Interfi is the Buka running like BankersDream, and since BankersDream made the KYC with Interfi, this is like a huge conflict. All right, so this was the statement. So I am not of Interfi, okay? But these are things, if you see something like this appearing, I can tell you 90, yeah, most likely 95% of the times, you can just ask us and we can clarify the things. Yeah, because actually I was then talking with Interfi, with the one managing our audit. It was quite funny for him. Yeah, I was also talking to the marketing team. One of the marketing team also released a statement, yeah, because we doxed to the marketing team and he was able to make sure that I am not the same Buka as for Interfi. So if something like this happens, yeah, these are most of the times either it is out of bad research or just a bad question, or not a bad question, but a badly formulated question. Yeah, asked in maybe at the wrong time of the day for the person. So if there's something appearing, just let us know. Yeah, just let us know. And most of the times we can clarify things. Because what you see a lot, if people are giving too much on foot appearance, so we do not have a lot of foot at all. Yeah, we like have no foot. So we are not having any direct impact on the chart, which I would say is totally foot related. Yeah. So yes, something just to keep in mind for the foot part. Now I also see the next question in here of Moneybean. What are whales' role in a project? Why do we need a mix of investors and whale investors in the project? Why is it important? All right. Good question. Very good question. So, a whale has a very important role in a project. Either the whale invested a lot of money, like let's take it back to the chart, very early in the project. Keep in mind, if someone invested a lot of money very early, a lot of risk was involved with the investment itself. Yeah, so these investments, they kept our token up. The actual whales holding, which invested very, very early on, they did hold the floor of our project here in this sideways movement. And of course, somehow they also funded the project. The whales, which are like some whales are building up their wallets at the time. Yeah, they have a big and nice impact on the chart. So let's just give me a second. Use this one here for anyone who maybe missed it. So this I dropped in the chat that it is not a new Bobby buy. Yeah, I would love to for this to be a new Bobby buy. I just forwarded it from earlier on. From a Sorry, guys. So this is a whale. This is a literal a whale as you would expect a whale to be. Yeah, this is just a whale. He did buy in our dip, like somewhere down here. He did buy 50.2 BNB. He did shoot us up to a good floor again. Yeah, and now we can work with that floor again. And also things like this happening, yeah, with this very, very nice buy happening. It gives a lot of confidence and stops panic sells or something like this. Yeah. So whales do have a very, very important role in a project. Yeah. Especially if it is a whale in the building. He can give a lot of confidence into a project. And also for the early holder whales, yeah, which just decided to trust the team, to trust the project, and they were ready to put down a lot of money early on into the project to be actual whales. Yeah, so being a whale is not basically just handed to you for free. But we need this people. Yeah, a project is yeah, let's say not it's that it's impossible, but it is harder to grow above certain levels without whales. Yeah, you just need to realize this. But then again, you also need, of course, this dedicated whale who likes the project. Yeah, I mean, at this stage, I don't know if someone would just drop in 50 BNB buy just for fun. Yeah, there is a reason someone drops this amount into our project. Yeah, there is a reason. This is like $20,000 right here. Someone is trusting the community and the team, the $20,000, which is a lot for a buy. Yeah, is trusting us, all of us. Yeah, not only the team, but also the community is trusting us with the money. But again, we also need this responsible whale, which we luckily with the very big holders we do have the responsible people. So there is not just a huge whale which just dumps right away very, very big amounts of money. Of course, we have this, like for example, what we had right now, this 2 trillion whale just dumping. Yeah, but you can't avoid these things to happen. Yeah, there is no way we can avoid this. Yeah, if this person wanted to dump, he would dump anyways. But again, we need this good mix between whales and holders. Yeah, if you find the right balance, we will find it over time. Yeah, this is no question at all. But we need it. Yeah, every single investor is important in this project, and I don't think you should be afraid of our whales, because as we saw before, or as I said before, one of our top holders is right now looking to transfer his banks into a cold wallet. So this is a sign that they are in for the long run. And just do this for a little bit of research. Copy one of the top wallets from BSC Scan, put it into our DApp, and then you will see that there is a reason they are holding and do not want to actually sell the token. Yeah, this is a possibility for them to go into retirement early. Not because they dump the token, but because they have a income source generated for them. So I don't think exactly passive income. So I don't think we should be afraid of whales or something like this. Yeah, we need whales in a project. Of course, it would be nice if over time we get rid of this irresponsible whales, like the one we had before, and yeah, just get some responsible whales into the project. Yeah, this of course would be very, very nice. What is a responsible way for whales to exercise their exit strategy from a project? What advice would you give them? Okay, so for example, the 20 BNB cell. I have no clue who this was. Yeah, this was a 2 trillion wallet. He just decided to panic dump at a dip, which is like the worst way of selling ever. Not only for his bag, but only for the project itself. A little bit of advice. If you want to exit, do it through dollar cost averaging. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you hold like 500 billion, 1 trillion, 10 trillion. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Do it over time. Take smaller amounts. Do not sell into dips. Like one of the main rules, do not sell into a dip. Yeah, this is very important. A lot of people are doing this wrong, and a lot of people are destroying the chart for a project like themselves. The holders themselves are destroying it. Nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. They just feel this need to just sell into the dip right now. Yeah, this is panic selling. And do it in considerable amounts throughout, like maybe morning, afternoon, evening. Yeah, in considerable amounts. This is the healthiest way to exit, not only for the project, but also for the actual whale bag. Yeah, the best way. If someone in here, for example, this 50 BNB cell, yeah, if you really need to exit, because sometimes there is a real reason behind it, yeah. If you really need to exit, like with your whole bag, there is also the option to just hit one of the core team members up. You can talk to us. Maybe we have the funds ready and say, no, we do not want this impact happening in the chart right now. We will buy it back from you directly. All right? So important here. I see some whales are listening. I see some of you. I'm watching you. No, just joking. But keep this in mind. Yeah. We would rather use some buyback and burn funds to just buy back the tokens from someone directly who needs to exit, like urgently. So if we have the funds, we will do it this way, and then we'll just burn the tokens themselves and not have the impact of the sell at all. So just keep this in mind. Yeah, as transparent as we are with questions and all of that stuff, if you happen to have a bigger amount which you really need to get out, and you are not able to dollar cost average it out, just talk to us. Yeah, maybe we have the possibility as a team to just buy it back directly. But there again, we need the people to take actions for this. Yeah. If you are concerned, talk to us. If you want to sell a bigger chunk, talk to us. We are not mad at you at all. If you take a notice, there are a lot of people just asking, hey, I can't sell. Yes, but we will also help the people which cannot manage to sell because maybe the slippage is wrong or something like this. Yeah, we are not trying to avoid them of selling. Everyone is free to do it here. Just for a reference, what would you consider a bigger amount? Like 2 trillion in one go, for example. It's hard to give out like a number, but of course, let's say we have been sitting right before the dump at, I don't know, roughly 7 million or something like this. Yes, yes. Just think a little bit about it. Yeah. If you put the amount in PancakeSwap, you will see the impact on the price. If this impact on the price is like high, yeah, percent, then just maybe ask us. Or also if you are not sure, just ask us. Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh, money, I heard you. I heard you there.
Yeah,
You're like really
I
delayed,
said
money bin.
thank you, Paul, for your question. Thanks for answering all the questions. Yes, I said thank you.
If you mean the big amount of a actual holder, Flame Bull, also hard to tell. Yeah, because I'm not throwing out like this numbers which I say I would say 1 trillion plus is a big amount to hold. Yeah, this is not easy to achieve right now, but also just get into the situations of some people. Like for some people, for example, holding 50 billion is big, and they invested a lot of money for their situation into us. But also then keep in mind 50 billion could be worth a lot with progress being made in the project. Sorry everybody about delay lag. Yeah, don't worry, Moneybin. I think we really need to get you Starlink, like honestly. Because if we want to keep up this this, like for example interview sessions, I can't handle this through a longer period of time. I think if you have over 50 bill currently, you are in top. Yes, yes, just keep this in mind. Yeah. Um, there, there is, it's not possible to only have whales, but it's most likely also not realistic to only have small holders. Yeah. And yeah, don't be scared of whales. If, of course, one whale can have a lot of impact by himself, but just keep in mind, most likely there are a lot more smallholders than whales, and if a lot of smallholders decide to panic dump at once, it is just as if a whale is dumping itself. Yeah, so do not underestimate the power of like smaller wallets. Yeah. This is just something you have to keep in mind. It's not only the timing of the actual whale selling, um, but also like the overall timing. Like there is nothing in this project which could yeah, be a danger to make it worthless. Yeah. So if you see a lot of sales going on, it's most likely profit taking. Sometimes the market is doing its part also, especially right now. And you will see the market pressing down on our project. And then additionally, like the thing we had before, this panic sells happening, yeah, which is just, yeah. So just keep this in mind. It wasn't only this whale selling 50 BNB off. Yeah, it was not only him. There have been a lot of sells before this, and it doesn't matter if it was 0.2 BNB or if it was 2 BNB or 8 BNB of the sell. Every sell which sold in this very, very short period of time, which just led to this complete panic in one go, yeah, um, it was not smart smart at all. Nothing changed, okay? Nothing changed. If there is something changing, then something as for the announcements we made earlier, for example, within the AMA. Yeah, I know it's hard, but yeah, 1 trillion plus is only gonna increase, so it's fluctuating. Just trying to feel a little bit what would be sensible, like maybe keep the payday sell as a healthy amount. I know it's not a you must do it, but can be a focus point. Yes. So you could, for example, just orientate on the payday sell amount. This is something we figured out as yeah, not impacting the chart that hard. Yeah, it is rough to say right now. Let me take a look. Where... Give me a second. So the payday sell amount was yeah, roughly 6 to 8 BNB. What? I ended the video chat. What? Alright. What? It's like gone again? Like, can you hear me? Flamebull, if you can, or Robert, if you can drop it in the chat, if you can hear me. Uh, is this now working again, or what is this? Like, are we back now, or? Alright, sorry.
Yep, you're back.
Right. Well, okay. I wasn't even on the screen with the armor we had going on. Okay. Um, just let them join in a few seconds. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was answering the question of like an amount you could orientate on. So right now, like an amount of, let's say, roughly 5 BNB, yeah, is not bad. Like, not bad at all. If you use this at dollar cost averaging, just just don't drop like 5 BNB 20 times a day. This would be bad again. But yeah, just as a rough orientation, you could use the payday amount, for example, because we try to balance it in a way that it is not impacting too hard. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine, man. Like 5 BNB morning, midday, evening. Just for example, we had I have no clue like who directly this was, because as I said again, everyone is free to do whatever he wants. But we had like 16 BNB sell, and then right after it another 16 BNB sell of the same wallet, which was 32 BNB overall. this happened like here. And just also take in mind, we had here started to build momentum again, but this double 16 BNB cell just led to this one here. Yeah, this candle. Wait, sorry. New AMA. Need to share the screen again. So again, let's just zoom in a little bit. This is like a good way. So we had this correction going on, then we had this little recovery try, which could have led, let's say, could have led to another pump attempt. This one here, but then we had this a 16 BNB cell going down, and right after it, from the same wallet, another 16 BNB cell, and this led to a little sell off here. And then again, little recovery, but then again here, 16 BNB sell, which led to the next sell off again. Yeah, just keep this in mind. The chart is trying to recover, but of course the people who want to enter with a buy, they are watching before they enter, because I would do it the same way. I would not like to just liquidity trade with someone bigger selling off and the person just dragging out the liquidity and dumping my price I bought in before. And just keep in mind this 16, because of course we are watching things. Yeah, we are not mad at all. Yeah, this is just a normal process we are going through. Just people need to be aware of the actions they have been or they are taking. Yeah, what does this action lead to? So right here, after this recovery, a double 16 BNB sell, which is overall a 32 BNB sell. Keep this in mind. And this, of course, this leads to a lot of people just, boom, 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 taking a lot of profits out. Yeah, this was not only one person, but this bigger sell, of course, this bigger sell which appeared 2 times there, this led to another sell-off here, which is not bad at all. This is totally fine. And then again, a little bit of recovery. Again, this happening, and then again a sell-off, leading to a bigger drop. And right here, again, a very, let's say uncertain chart, waiting for a action appearing. And then there have been a lot of smaller buys appearing, which lead to like 6 BNB cells, 8 BNB cells, 7 BNB cells. Yeah, overall still a lot of money coming in. Also, that's again why I say it's not always the whales being the bad persons here. Yeah, there are also small holders just dumping their entire bag of, for example, 8 BNB. And again, this all led most probably to the whale getting panicky and selling off his entire bag of 2 trillion at once. So just be aware of this. You can see it in the chart. Yeah, if a lot of people are starting to dump whole bags, and it doesn't matter if you only have, for example, a 6 BNB bag and you think, I will just pull out the 6 BNB. It doesn't matter at all. Yeah. If a lot of people are doing this, this leads to the same thing as if a whale is selling off this thing. Yeah. So a little story, DCA, a little odd. I wanted to buy a new laptop. The one I have now is good, but basically taped together. After I did it, somehow the whole sell-off happened. So I saw that and decided to step back in. I saw the 50 BNB sell, moved my funds back and tried to build momentum up. That is how much I believe in this. Yes, happens. Yeah, you can't tell about the things happening. Yeah, this is nothing bad at all. If Flamebull wanted to take a little bit of profit so he could use it for something he needs. Yeah. I mean, it is very nice of him that he put the funds back in, because he would never be forced to do this. Yeah, but yeah, just keep this in mind. About every time a big sell has happened, we trend up to new all-time highs. Yes, this is what happened last time. We had a very big sell, but yeah. Anyone else having trouble loading the dApp? I'm at BankersDream and the page won't complete load. I will just tag this one on this one because I have no clue actually right now. Okay. I do not need to understand this at all. Like serious. Okay, let's not talk about this happening. All right. You have the same issues with the. Yeah, we will. Let's just take a look. We are on screen right now. Let's see about our dApp if it doesn't want to load at all. Okay. Seems like our host or Morales itself is just having a little bit of troubles right now with the servers. Should be fixed anytime soon. I guess he's already on it. Yeah, most likely. Alright. Just for everybody's reference, I am invested in this team and I confirm I don't get a salary from BankersDream. I am an investor just like the rest of you. I volunteer my time so that we all can have a future. Yes. Yes. You're doing great, Moneybin, but you need a Starlink. I can tell you. Alright. Are there any additional questions? Because already again nearly 20 minutes over the time limit I did normally set myself with 2 hours. Are there any additional questions right now? Can't see something yet. Alright. I hope you did like the approach of today's AMA. Just clearing out some questions. Yeah, just having a little bit of a talk together. I do really enjoy AMAs being structured this way. It's a lot of fun to just yeah, talk, basically chat with each other, have a quick talk, give a little bit of insight on some things happening in the future, especially with our little live event, or not little live event, but our live event in Swiss, in Zug. We are really looking forward to this one because this will most likely be, or changing, this will change a lot of things if everything goes as planned. Okay. Then again, can see another question. I would say thank you very much for attending today's AMA. And just keep in mind, don't get worried about the market itself or something like this. Yeah. We are still in crypto. Things can go roller coaster like sometimes, but overall this whole macro situation is not that bad. Yeah, just stay calm throughout this time. Yeah, I see a lot of projects struggling. Yeah, see a lot of them struggling at the moment, and nothing bad at all. Just the macro market situation not being very nice right now. Okay. And again, just keep in mind, if you DCA, do not DCA. So if you DCA out, if you try to take some profits, which is not bad at all. Yeah, don't worry about this. We are not mad if if someone sells. But just don't sell into the dips. Yeah, this is just, it's not good for your back, yeah, and it's not good for the project overall, for the business. All right. Again, thank you very much for attending. What a funny extra thing, my back got bigger than so you actually manipulated the paper hands into a successful swing trade for you. Yeah, this happens. Yeah, you never know. The people watching, maybe the people have been watching like, oh my god, if there's someone is selling now, I really need to sell off because it will die off. Yeah, won't happen. Don't worry. This project, this business won't die at all. Don't worry about this. Okay, and big thank you to Moneybin actually, for he had the idea for an Q&A, and it's amazing. Yeah, it was a very nice idea. Some good questions there we could answer, and yes, I think it was a good idea. Like Moneybin, like something we could maybe do once a week. Maybe you could also like collect questions from the community, like very interesting questions from the community, and we'll sort the Starlink once we hit a higher. Yeah, definitely. We need to fix this for you. I can't handle it anymore in the AMAs. I can tell you. All right. Thank you all for that. Yeah, I'm running really late right now, but it's all right. Half an hour is okay. I can compensate that. But big thank you to everyone for participating in the AMA. I love to have you in the AMAs. Love to have you as an active part of the community. And a big thank you again to Moneybin and to everyone in here. This dip was eaten very well. Yeah, and most likely after such things appearing and the most panicky people being out. Like in the past, it was like this in the past, but it enables us to fly again. Yeah, we just need to build a little bit of consistent buy pressure without cells interrupting like all the time, and then we will see, yeah, us moving in the next direction again. Okay. Sellers can give, yeah, as I said before, everyone can do whatever he wants, yeah. Just do it in a healthy way, yeah. And we will be fine. But then again, thank you for attending, and I really need to stop this video call right now because I'm really running out of time. Thank you for participating, and we will hear each other again in next AMA. Bye bye everyone.